This episode's sponsored by AwesomeDrinks.com. This month I turned 38, so save 15% using coupon code GREAT38.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Show. Together with me, Ian Andrews, and we are going to be tasting some Amaretto. Yeah!
Sweet stuff. I love Amaretto.
Here's my inspiration.
I didn't realize how well it went with orange juice until you enlightened me.
It's awesome.
It's great.
It's so awesome.
It is really good.
So,
I introduced that drink we did, the Autumn Orange, to my boss.
oh, now he's drunk all the time?
Well, he's out.
Well, that
He's
doesn't
always
take
drinking
that.
something, but he liked it, so.
So, we have had this conversation. It was like, oh, Luxardo, Disaronno is not really an Amaretto.
Classico.
That one I pull out. I want to see how this plays out because if I remember correctly, this was one of my favorites.
But it looks like it would be
And I
one of the
never
cheaper
use it.
ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I know. This
one isn't too bad. The
Lazzaroni.
San Francisco treat.
Ding ding. So I don't know why we did it every time. So this is the one that Curtis said we needed to get, right?
RCD.
Is that how this happened? Or
Yes.
somebody said it? Okay.
Maybe.
Curtis
Eric?
said.
Eric was
Heard
talking
that I
about
had the most awesome amaretto.
It's pretty tasty, yeah.
So he said this is the most awesome Amaretto. Why is there a sticker on it? Right on the words.
I don't know, I'll take it off, though.
And so
I'm on it.
I bought it today. Actually, I bought all of these, so none of these are free samples. I don't know if people think that persuades me or something, but I paid for all of them. This was an old one we used for a different review.
Completely unbiased show. I don't think people realize that.
I don't know, but you know,
You
sometimes
only
you just
review
call
things
it out.
that you don't review things that are shit because you don't want to review shit. But
Right. Sometimes you find that stuff. It's just very rare.
yeah.
So Disaronno, this is not considered an Amaretto anymore. That's going to drive people crazy.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. It says the Amaretto liqueur.
Yet.
Yeah, that's starting to bother me
see?
now that I know it's
I know
there.
it. Amaretto liqueur. That sounds not like amaretto.
Right. And that says Amaretto di Amore, which is love.
Right?
Right. The di Amore, isn't that what that means? Color Me Bad had a song once.
That's the Amore is love, yes.
Luxardo Amaretto Saschira liqueur.
And then we got the Lazzaroni
Ding, ding.
Amaretto. Unique amaretto liquor made by infusion of Amaretto di Saschira cookies.
What? Oh, that's made with cookies.
Maybe.
Almond cookies or something.
Yeah,
I
sounds
can't
like-
understand French.
I don't know.
Is that French?
I don't know, maybe Italian.
Oh, wait, that's what I meant.
Yes, that's the one that's
I
made
was
from
picturing-
cookies. That's what Kurt was saying.
Okay, I was
Yes.
picturing a boot and thinking France.
Made by the infusion of Amaretto Delicioso
Was it in
di
English?
Saschira cookies. Made by an infusion of cookies, basically.
Cookie infusion.
That's why.
That's awesome. Okay,
stuff
so,
is so good.
what Jennifer did is she then randomly set these up someplace.
Amaretto sour. That sounds good.
It does sound good.
Those are good.
So we have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
Damn.
Me and Ian weren't paying attention, so we have no idea which one's which.
On purpose, because normally we do pay attention.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
right.
he does.
And I don't know. They all look about the same, so none of them like if one was really dark, you could tell.
Nothing
but-
stands out color-wise.
No.
I mean,
So I guess we just run down the line and figure out which one we like the best, and that'll be the one we use in the show. The rest of them we pour down the drain.
let's start with the uno. We'll start with the uno, then we'll go to due.
Due, yes. Uno and due.
And then we'll move on down the line.
Tre,
So those other Italian numbers that I can't
tres,
remember.
Quattro, cinco,
Une, dos, tres, cuatro.
Zwei.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay.
drei,
Okay, so
vier,
it smells like
till,
amaretto.
half fun. Yes, it does smell like amaretto. You are correct, sir. But it might be Disaronno, which we're hearing isn't billed as an amaretto anymore. It ain't in the name.
Sweet. Amarettos are sweet. All right.
For some reason, maybe it's just me, but when one of the flavors that hits me in the face is root beer.
Root beer?
Yeah, like it's obviously not root beer, but like it's like one of those sensations I get that
I
kind of
know where
reminds me
you're
of root
coming
beer.
from. I don't get the root beer, but I know where you're coming from.
I know I don't get root beer. It doesn't taste like root beer, but
It makes you think of root beer.
yeah, I
It's
just
an
thought of root
olfactory
beer.
association that you have with your past.
So something in there. Maybe root beer has almond,
Maybe
syrup or
root
something.
beer and amaretto would be a good mix, like rum and coke.
probably, because
try
root
that.
beer ain't good with anything else. Dang it.
Except ice cream.
But that does it get root beer, kind of like ice cream. This one smells like
Cookies?
no.
Okay. Because I know what one that is.
No. Dang it. Red vines.
Red vines, okay. Red vines. Red rum. It does, doesn't it?
That's Lazzaroni.
You can't try and guess what they
Why
are.
can't I guess? That's Lazzaroni.
Yeah, maybe.
I really have no... I mean, my entire reasoning for saying that is because this one has potent alcohol in the finish. This one didn't.
Oh, it didn't.
That was a little sweeter. Not a little... Let me rephrase. When I say a little sweeter, I don't mean actually sweeter, but
Oh,
like,
that's sweeter. That's
Really?
definitely sweeter, yeah.
but it doesn't have
Try
that
it again.
alcohol burn.
It's more syrupy. This is definitely not as syrupy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, I know.
This is more like still get you though. Yeah, that almost tastes. And I hate to say it, but it tastes more expensive.
It does, doesn't it?
You want to know why? Because it has alcohol taste to it. Like
Oh,
it seems like maybe it's just me, but
It
my
shoots a
brain
lot.
thinks, oh, if it's
Thinner.
got more alcohol to it, maybe it's because they actually put more into
Maybe
it.
they distilled
And that-
longer, but yeah,
Whatever.
whatever.
But less
More
sugar
time.
to try and
Distract you from the bad alcohol
yeah.
flavor. Yeah.
And it is not nearly as thick as this one.
No, it's not. It sheets cleaner.
Sheets the cleaner. Sheets
That
cleanly.
sheets.
Well, that sheets like pancake syrup.
Yeah. What is that? That's gonna be Disaronno.
Whoa. That doesn't smell like red vines at all.
It's good because it's not.
You are not drinking red wine.
Oh wow, that smells like absinthe.
Yeah.
Did we already use this glass?
Yeah, did you rinse out that glass?
More alcohol than the last one, I think. Now I was gonna say
Heavier, though.
Lazzaroni, but yeah,
That's heavy.
that's Lazzaroni. 'Cause
You can't say everyone is Lazzaroni, because then
That's
they will
Disaronno.
be.
I think so.
I don't know. That might be Luxardo.
So far, the aroma on this is freaking awesome. I
Yeah,
love
that's
the
really
red
good.
wines.
I think that's my pick right now because
Yeah.
those are both a little bit more syrupy. This
Yeah.
definitely comes across as more of a
Bold.
sipping, more of a aperitif, something you.
Bold. I'm trying to think of some big words I don't use often.
I'm gonna enjoy that more by itself than the others so far.
Yeah. Although I can mix them with orange juice.
and they'd all
And I'd
be
still be good, yeah. Yes. Oh, this one has a nice rich red flavor or color to it. Like they all do. Oh. This one smells like chemicals.
So that differentiates it.
Mm-hmm.
No, it smells like chemical.
More watery.
Did you add more water? That's why it's so full.
No.
Yes.
No.
Maybe this
no,
is
no.
Disaronno. This smells like Disaronno.
Not watery like with water, but not as syrupy thick.
Oh no, that's not Disaronno.
This one
That's either-
flavors like red vines.
This has got to be
That's that
Amaretto or, the Amore or the Luxardo.
I like the taste of that. I like that one has the taste of how this one smells.
Yeah.
This is
It says a
candy.
that's good of the three that are sweet. That's probably the best.
Yeah.
But I think this is the best overall.
I know. I agree. That one's
Yeah.
better. I like the aroma. I like the candy like flavor to this one. I could drink them all though.
Yeah. You did. Remember?
But you know
Just
what?
now?
This first flavor I get is cherry cough syrup.
Oh, that sounds chemically.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a very nice aroma. There's
It
nothing
smells
about-
chemically.
It's just nothing about the aroma really.
What do you think?
doesn't.
You think that's the Amaretto liquor? The Disaronno?
I'm gonna say that's Disaronno. You want it? Here's my guess. This is
Disaronno, Lazzaroni,
Yep.
Luxardo,
Yep.
Classico.
No,
No? Do I have those backwards?
I think this one is
Classico and that's Luxardo?
What's this called?
Classico.
That's Classico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Classico.
Okay.
Because for some reason I recall like that nice flavorful red vine.
So we should let's unveil these 2 and 3, the ones that we agree
Okay,
we
yeah.
think we know.
Right.
What Jen?
What's
What's
number-
behind curtain number 2?
Number 2,
Yeah.
Luxardo.
Damn it!
Really?
Really?
Number 2 is
We were,
Luxardo.
we were
that's this
thinking
one.
Lazzaroni. Huh.
Boom.
Luxardo. That wins our tasting.
Does.
Number 3 is
Lazzaroni.
really that loses our tasting.
And it doesn't have the smell. It tastes like a chemical.
Huh.
Guys, you don't know what you're talking about.
We are fucked in the head. But you know what? One of us is right on.
Awesome.
One of us is 50% right.
I do like Luxardo though too.
I didn't think that it was going to be that
What's
way.
number 1, Jen?
Wait.
Disaronno.
Yep, that's what I said. You got it backwards. I said this is Classico.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 4 is Amore.
All right.
Boom!
So Derek's at 25%. I'm at 0.
I said we didn't. Neither of us won.
But we
I
both.
mean, we win because we get to try them all. But
Luxardo won. We
I
like
didn't think that was
Luxardo.
going to be the way they go.
I didn't either. Look at this.
I have a bad feeling about the next one. This is going to be a mess. On my nice, clean, messy thing.
Don't bump the table. Oh, look. It's like. Oh, no. That would be third.
It's
I was
like-
going to say
it's-
first place, second place. That's not second place. What do you
Yeah,
think
it
would be
is.
second? That No, because
Oh.
remember, this was chemically.
Yeah.
First place, second place, third place, fourth place. Yeah. The Lazzaroni fourth.
Really? Lazzaroni last. That stuff was awesome.
It's not bad, but compared to the others,
It's
like
the
head to
best.
head, it's
I'm going to save myself some cleanup.
okay. I'm gonna say Jen got the numbers wrong, and this is really the Lazzaroni because we want it to be.
I did not get the numbers wrong unless you guys mixed them all up over there.
Derek,
I did not
Okay,
mix up
no.
anything.
must be you, Jen. Luxardo, I'm surprised. I mean, I know
Yeah.
Luxardo's good, but
It has caramel color added.
so does Disaronno.
Yeah, they all do. Yeah, I just like that flavor. It tasted like
It's more complex and
red licorice.
it's a little deeper and less
Yeah.
syrupy.
Sometimes it can taste like cough syrup to me when I drink Luxardo.
That one tastes like cough. That was the one I thought tasted like cough syrup.
Maybe you fucked it up by adding water in these things.
There you
No,
go.
yes, you can't. You
I'm just
can't
looking
do
at
it
point
wholesale to all of them and then say, "Oh well, because they all have it, only one reacts good with water."
Maybe.
No.
Could
Guess,
be.
well, guess what's in orange juice? Water. Guess what's in?
Some OJs
alcohol.
are better than other OJs.
And they all contain orange juice.
And they all have water, no matter what. Foundation for Earth.
All right, well, we got your
Well, there you
winner.
80% of our bodies.
All right,
Okay.
there you go. This is an
Luxardo.
80% of my body. So, yeah, I would say
Yeah.
none of them are bad. If you have any of these, you're probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're all good.
This is definitely a sweeter candy. I remember really liking
Yeah.
this one. So that's kind of, I think I just remembered that. The Disaronno, I had no idea.
Because I tried this earlier tonight.
It's good. They're
And
all
it's
good by
good.
themselves.
It is.
Yeah, that's the thing is, all of these by themselves, I don't think you're going to have
They're
a
all
bad
great.
time.
The
Right.
problem is when you compare them to each other, then you're going
Right.
to notice those subtle differences.
Right.
And actually, this is kind of a cool format for a tasting, just like with
'Cause-
the absinthe. You get to see those subtleties, and you get to
And you know,
see how they're expressed in your palate.
when somebody says, "Well, what's your favorite amaretto?" You just say, "Well, it's this one." Why?
Luxardo.
Because it is.
Because
it's not
I did a
because
head-to-head tasting, and
if
it was
we
a
just-
deeper, richer flavor and less syrupy. And
right. And I think if we just did these by ourselves with the labels out, we would all pick this one because that's the one we wanted to win.
Luxardo is the most expensive amaretto up there.
is it?
Really? Yeah, that's true. The
Yeah,
pricing
it's
wise,
like $50, isn't it?
So it makes sense.
I don't know. Look it up. It's on
I'll
Drink Up
look
New
it
York.
up.
So that's
Remember
another
it being
good
very expensive.
addition. Is most of these price wise, I don't think are too much. I think the Luxardo is the most. This was $17, I think, is what you guys said I paid for it.
On the receipt.
I don't remember what the Disaronno is, but
It's probably comparable to that.
And you know what? I'll put them all as we talk about them. I'll bring them up on the panel, so you
video.
guys already know the prices. We've done that before, but the
It's
only
not that much. It's not as much as I thought, but it's $27.99.
For Luxardo.
$27, $17. That's a big difference.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was up around 50.
Yeah.
But so it's not as much
Well,
as
then
I
you
thought
ship
was.
it.
Yeah, that's all right.
And yeah, I didn't see that coming. And the only reason I even knew about this was because the guy Henry Price from Price Imports told me how awesome it was, but he works there.
Yeah, of course. It is.
So
it's awesome.
I'm
He's
like,
not
just
gonna
like-
say that
Just like
someone
Curtis
who-
loved Monkey Shoulder and
Right.
Milagro, right?
it loves well, Monkey Shoulder's pretty good.
Monkey
Milagro,
Shoulder is good, yeah.
So I mean that's you're gonna you would expect them. Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Some of these are-
it's like Santa
They're
Claus.
facing the wrong way.
It's everywhere.
Dang it! This one's the right way. I didn't even pay attention.
Damn it.
So there you go.
All right, question of the day.
Question.
I
today.
saw one earlier. What does everybody do for work? Post what your job is.
Yeah.
It's a great question.
I want to know what everybody does. I know we've got somebody who operates the doors on. It was
Okay,
either
on
buses
train.
or trains.
We know. I know we got a DJ out there.
Right,
Charlie.
we got DJ. We got. He does the trains. He watches the show during the transit. I have Wi-Fi there.
Yeah, hey, that must.
What else do you?
I'm a software guy.
I used to be a software guy. Now I'm a sales
I've
guy.
bounced at a bar.
That's true.
You
I worked
worked
at
Home
Taco
Depot.
Bell.
I've worked at Home Depot. I've worked at Enterprise Rent a Car. I took
He's
that's
done
a
them
horse
all at the
track.
same time.
I've done a lot of things. I was a carny.
Yeah, I
Worked at
started out
Sears.
as a computer. He started out as a safety major, whatever that means.
Yeah, occupational
He's
health
gonna
and
do
safety.
occupational safety. Who cares?
Yeah, had an internship. Realized it sucked.
Disaronno at our liquor store is $24.
Tow truck driver.
$24. We got a tow truck driver, IT administration. I think
Computer
IT.
engineer. We got an admin.
I have a feeling, and you guys are going to be able to prove me
farmer.
right or wrong, but I have a feeling that more people that watch a show are into IT or computers or technology because they're there. If you have an office job, there's a lot of opportunities to find things on YouTube, right? As opposed to somebody who, is on a train.
Isn't-
Maybe they browse the web a lot.
There's a farmer there.
A farmer?
Yep.
Dude.
Flooring store owner.
Okay, I
Furniture
could.
flooring store.
Maybe I'm completely wrong on how people have this.
We got a professional alcoholic.
Professional adult.
Professional alcoholic. Obviously, that's going to trump most.
3G on the train. No Wi-Fi.
3G should be fine.
That works.
But
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's good.
and if you want to follow that up,
QOTD.
how did you find us? Because it would be neat to see how somebody on a train or on whatever would actually discover the show. So you could also put how you discovered it as a
rolled
beat.
in and rolled out really well. You didn't lose a beat.
I'm kind of get used to it at this point.
Fair enough.
All right, go to everydaydrinkers.com. Submit your recipes to recipe@everydaydrinkers.com. What we're gonna do, we'll do the contest announcement next because that'll be quick, and then we'll get into our alcohols.
Let's start mixing some drinks up.
So go to patreon.com/CMC and start.
Since we're
Funding
already
us.
gone, we still have 5 drinks to
3
do.
absinthes and 4 amarettos later. Let's start mixing.
We only have 5 cocktails to do. We'll take a break and
We got
we'll.
a shooter coming too.
Right. Yes,
Wait
the
for
clip
that.
splitter. That's it.
It's a surprise.
Nothing. Everydaydrinkers.com. You could go there and see my out-of-date website.
We're teaching you how to taste liquor.
That's what we do here.
Yeah! Boom, boom, boom. Amaretto.
Welcome to Common Cocktails. What?
Let's take one. This is take 2.
All right. Take 2.
Okay, we do take 2. Or take 3.
Look at. You almost hit it the first time. I did the fake throw.
You did. That's
right.
why I said 3 and 4.
Ready?
So I got, okay, yeah, I'm done.
So Sandy, you started the week of cocktails yet?
I know. I'm all done.
All right. Here we go. Look at the camera. Here we go.